Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Don't give up a hobby based on a woman's dislike. Now this is very important right here. Now I don't mean something like wearing jacked up clothes or something like that. You know, you still want to fix yourself up. I'm talking about specifically a hobby. You know, it could be bowling. I'll use myself for an example. People who follow me know I still collect comic books. I don't care. I be up in the comic book shop. I've told y'all it's stuff, you know, more adult level comic books. But one of the things I remember, one of the things I found was the women I would click with the best, they were reading comic books too. They were in science fiction too. It was a very beautiful woman who was telling me, hey, Rom, you gotta check out this show called The X-Files. You know, we had went out, man. She talking about UFOs and all of this stuff, right? When I was married, I had my comic book collection. My ex-wife, now co-parent, she had hers. Look, I'm gonna tell you something now. One of the things is whatever you do, you stick with it because it's who you are. Now, if it's just some minor thing that you can get rid of right away, that doesn't count. But if a woman say, well, she don't like bowling, or she don't like going out playing cards, or she don't like playing pool or something like that, you know, you look at her like, well, no, this is what I do. I'm going to stick with it. And if she don't like it, that's letting you know not to deal with her. You don't change yourself up, especially if it's something. Now, if it's something minor that you could grow out of or something you ain't pressed about, that's different. But we talking about a hobby, something you've been doing for years, something you like to do, is something that's a part of who you are. You don't change that just because a woman dislike it. It's telling you that's not the woman for you. Remember, what do I say? I always say there's 4 billion women in this world. You only have to get with a minuscule amount of them. If you got with a single woman every single day for a year, that's still minuscule compared to 4 billion. But you need to make sure you get along with the woman that's down for you. Remember, the root word of relationships is relate. Relate. You need to relate to that woman. She need to relate to you. She don't necessarily have to practice whatever hobby that you're practicing or whatever you into, but she need to be down with it, or at least allowing you to do it. And heck, you might be able to show her something new. Now, if you get a woman and say, well, I ain't down for that, I don't like that. Okay, look at her and be like, damn, okay, you were fine too. But then also keep in mind, is this a woman you want to be in a relationship with? Because think about something like this. If you are engaged in any type of hobby, that's part of who you are. That's part of what you doing to spend your free time. If you go bowling every Thursday or something, you're not going to change that. Why are you going to change that for a woman? This is something that you enjoy. Or it could be fishing. Now, it ain't like she got to go bowling or she got to go fishing, but she still got to be down for it, right? And you don't give it up for a woman, just for a woman. You don't give up who you are, all right? And even when I talked about how you dressed or whatever, if a woman don't like it, let her go. Let her go. It might not get you the woman that you want, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to talk about that in the next sit down thing. But you already know. That's telling you right away, because what are y'all going to do? You get some guys, they just want a woman or they just want sex. Okay, what y'all going to do outside the bedroom? Oh, wait, let me say that properly. Bedroom. But what y'all going to do outside the bedroom? You know? Because when y'all relating, when you with somebody, I mean, unless it's a purely sexual relationship, y'all got to spend time together. Y'all got to go out. Where y'all going to go on dates? Like, the best dates are doing something that you both like to do. Now, if she don't like something, she might not want to go bowling or play pool. Definitely not go fishing, or you might like hiking or something. What if you get somebody who don't want to exercise? Or you like going to the gym or something, she don't want to hit the gym. But this is a part of who you are. If she has a dislike for it, that's telling you right away, okay, she ain't the one for you. And yeah, she might be fine. She got whatever that you like in her face, body, whatever. So what? So what? Because that gets old. I'm gonna tell you what, a physical attraction gets old right away. A physical attraction at the most lustful lasts maybe about a few months, 3 months. Used to be 6 months, but it's a little bit quicker now. What y'all gonna do otherwise? Because look, whatever hobby, whatever you into, this is who you are. This is what you want to do. If she dislike it and you get rid of it, or you stop doing it because she dislike it, shoot, you putting her on a pedestal. You still got to do what you want to do. You still got to go do the things you want to do, because like I said, it's a part of who you are. It's relaxing you, you know? You might go fly fishing because it relaxes you. You don't want to change that up. You don't want to change that up or anything about yourself. Because here's a funny thing. You get some women, they'll say, well, I don't like this, I don't like that. But then when you change up, women don't like it. Look, let me hit something, and I almost need to do another video on this. But there's been many a time, and I've seen this over the decades. You know, a woman don't like something about a guy, she says she gonna change up. As soon as she gonna change him up, and as soon as he change up, all of a sudden she lost the challenge. That might be a challenge, and that for some women that's a challenge. They want to do something different, get him doing something different. Nah, whatever it is that you doing, you stick with it. Because trust me, once she changes you up or you stop doing it, she happy, then she move on to the next one. You don't want to be that way, you know? Whatever you doing, that's who you are. If she don't like it, you look her dead in the eye and say, well, you know, you were fine too. You had a nice old butt on too. You had nice old breasts too. Hey, good luck finding somebody who ain't doing the things that you want, all right? And you just move on. It's because, remember, your main relationship is with yourself. Your main relationship is with yourself and what you're doing and everything, you know? Even some of the other stuff that you like to do. Like, I'll use myself for an example again. My main thing is still writing. And I remember when I first started writing, there were quite a few young ladies, they weren't down for that. And I was like, okay. But then the women who were supportive of that, I clicked with them better. That's how you got to look at it. Whatever you want to do, that's who you are. And if a woman ain't down for it, you don't need to deal with her. I don't care what she look like, how fine she is, all right? So that's how you got to be. So anyway, that's all I have for right now. I want y'all to really think about what I'm saying, all right? And I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.